I think, in my opinion, GRVTY Media is the most successful, respected media agency of today.
Bro, no lah, cannot be lah. Okay, I don't think we are so big lah, to be very honest, because you look at our reach also very hit and miss. So then I said, why other people can put commentary, we cannot?
Yeah.
And then the person just said, John, you know lah. You know?
You have arrived.
So probably the next thing I want to build.
Can share one or you scared competitors steal ideas?
Everything that I want to build, right, I hope somebody steal my idea and do it better.
Authenticating failed.
Sorry, not authenticated. Hello! Right here at GRVTY Media, live. Oh, this one famous. Hello. It's me!
Oh, God.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Are you doing real work?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do?
I heard you coming, so I must open more things.
Oh, look like very busy.
Editing.
Editing your daily podcast?
Yeah.
This one big boss. How are you? La then.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Hey, come back to the show.
Hey, you see, this got good taste on this company. This one I show you. Okay, I've been here. Okay, not many people. Only all the big shots come here. Okay, this is the legendary, iconic Daily Ketchup. Wow, the wire. Just sit here and wait. Put in the middle, can? Okay, I'm ready. Let's wait. Must wait for the big star. Welcome to a special edition of the Irene Ang Show in collaboration with Singtel's Singapore Dreamin. This season, we are spotlighting incredible local businesses in the midst of powerful transformation. We will hear real, uplifting stories of innovation, reinvention, and the human spirit behind Singapore's most dynamic SMEs. I've seen firsthand just how far a business can go if they choose the right partner. And so let us dive in, be inspired, and say hello possibilities. Today we have here John Chua from GRVTY Media.
Yeah!
And due to our very high budget as we are SMEs, we have to borrow his studio to shoot our interview with him.
Hey, I tell you, listen to you do the intro, right? It was like, wow, what a treat to hear that
Right.
voice in person.
But most important here is today I'm investigating you, Yeah, I want to know all about your success. Because I belong to the traditional media. You, to me, is the epitome of the new media success.
Oh, thank you. I think like I have more failures than success lah. But yeah, we can focus on the success.
So point number one, let it be known that most successful entrepreneurs will fail not at least half the time they tried. Right?
Yeah. Or if you are successful, you just haven't failed yet.
Now, I want to know, this being Singapore dreaming, right? So a lot of people dream that, when I grow up, I want to be a content creator, I want to have a media agency. I think, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but I'm quite sure most of the time, right? In my opinion, GRVTY Media is probably the most successful, most respected media agency of today.
Wrong. No lah, cannot be lah.
And you are not the kind of people that undercut people to get those things. You just do your shit. I mean, can I say shit? Okay, anyway, it's my show.
Well, if
so
you cannot say shit, it's going to be very challenging for me.
This is your more than 400 episodes, right?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get from 0 to 400?
To be very honest, right, the Daily Ketchup was a COVID show only.
I know.
We had no intentions to go beyond that. It was actually a client that one of their project, right, dragged until COVID finished really. The project carried on. And then they were saying they want to pump more budget into it.
Aiyo, this kind of client can borrow.
Really, damn solid. I tell you, y'all know who you are. And that's why we decided to change the show a bit. The first iteration of the Daily Ketchup was just them.
Yep.
He shoot in his bedroom, right? Yeah. Then slowly we wanna we make the show a bit more high profile. So we add some people into the show. Then in the end also, because there are certain things where one person cannot carry properly, so we slowly add so that we can have a conversation. So whether or not the guest cannot talk, right? We will still have a conversation.
But now that you are so big, right, do you have a pressure to be politically correct or play up to the audience?
Okay, I don't think we are so big lah, to be very honest, because you look at our reach also very hit and miss. Yes, I think got a bit of pressure, and I was just sharing this last week. I think the responsibility was not something that I realized until someone told us. When this really hit me was during the presidential election. Then there was a cooling off period. So usually cooling off period, all the media must keep quiet. The politicians all keep quiet. But then people like us, social media people, I mean not you lah, social media people like us, right? But usually for us, we can continue talking cock.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter because we are just a small voice. Until MDDI told us that y'all must keep quiet during cooling off day. So then I said, why other people can put commentary, we cannot?
Yeah.
And then the person just said, John, you know lah. Like he said, John, you know that there's a difference. Like that. And then to be very honest, in that moment, I just say, you know.
You have arrived.
Yeah, I mean, at least
No, really, if you're nobody, they're not going to call you and ask you to stop or whatever, right?
Yeah, I think that it was that conversation then I
That
realized.
you realize,
Yeah, we cannot anyhow do already.
cannot.
Yeah, it took us so long to realize.
I noticed also another thing about you guys is that you're not evil lah. Some people like to something happen, then the guys sit under social commentary.
Yeah.
And then they talk bad about people, and then they judge people. Like you don't even know the both sides of the story.
Right.
Then you start. But I do feel that there's a code of conduct that puts the Daily Ketchup in such a way that you don't really chase controversy. I feel like you don't set out to bring people down. I think that's part of the reason why I feel people watch you. I think it's kind of a very rare online safe space.
I remember there's a friend of mine, a famous personality, he went to prison. When he came out from prison, we were thinking, okay, let's interview him. That was my first thought. Because the person kept mum during trial, and then when they came out of prison, it's like, okay lah, what is it like to be in prison? I never go before, I don't know.
How do you feel after coming out?
Yeah,
right?
and so we didn't focus on what he did wrong. We focus on where he is sorry. We focus on
what's next.
We give him space, right, for like whenever the media says something wrong about him, we give him space to correct it because he has been deplatformed. We just talk about that and then we just look at him as a human again lah, because in my opinion, you serve your time already ma. The views were there, but public outrage lah, people were upset.
The comments, right, were quite passionate.
Why you give him a platform and stuff like that. And I also feel like
I saw once like something along the line like you're enabling him or something.
Yeah, I understand where they are coming from also. Like good thing is the nature of humanity.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, I also feel like the responsibility to then tell this story so that said person can have a second chance, because the fashion in which you go to prison was so publicized.
But like seeing you from 0 to 400, what is your growth plan? What is your dream?
The business kind of grew organically based on what I plus the initial group of people knew how to do. So if you ask me what my dream is, it has never been this. It was always based on like trying to take care of the people. It's not even about the money. So probably the next thing I want to build.
Can share one, or you scared competitors steal ideas?
Everything that I want to build, right, I hope somebody steal my idea and do it better.
Well, this the mark of a confident businessman.
No, because it's a social enterprise.
Yeah,
So even if I make it in its first form, right, it won't make me rich. So if you're gonna do it and you're gonna find a way to make yourself rich, go. I just want it to exist. The whole premise, right, is Singapore is one of the last countries in the modern world that $20 can have 3 meals. Correct?
Yep.
How can I let everybody, if they want to, make $20 a day? Is that like, let's say today, right? Let's say we go to house after this, we make a mess because we cook for us, right? Let's say you want someone to come and clean house after that, you don't have helper. You can get cleaning on demand, but most of them you cannot book now. You can book tomorrow. But you want your kitchen to stay smelly until tomorrow, most of it, I cannot. But what if the level 4 auntie can just come out and wash your dishes and then go back down? How much are you willing to pay the auntie? $20 okay or not?
Then you pay her $20, she might be watching TV, she just stop the TV for a while, go out, watch, come down.
No cost. Correct.
So it's kind of like Tinder.
No, it's
that
beyond
kind
that. It's way beyond that.
Find nearby people to help. I need to wash dishes, see who nearby
Iron
can come and
clothes.
wash. Oh, that one I need. Yeah.
Like, you look at my mother, she irons 1 minute, like, whatever I take to iron, I take 10 minutes, she take 1 minute, and mine still worse. You know? So like, can I give this as an option? Can I go, when on your way home, right, you smell your neighbor's curry, damn nice, right?
Can I pay her $20 to make curry for me?
But we don't have that culture anymore, ma, correct?
Last
To
time
ask them,
kampung is like that
correct.
one.
So what you can do is you can request, and then I will send a physical person to go and knock on that person's door and say, your neighbor has smelled your curry. Do you want to list? Right? And that person will...
Do you want to list your curry
if
for
you
sale?
cook, right?
Then you must come to my house and collect like that.
Correct. The greatest joy of cooking is when
It's when
people
people eat
compliment
it,
and enjoy
yeah.
your food. Yeah. And so can I give that joy
Hey,
to them?
it's a
They sell their
brilliant idea.
biryani to you. I mean, there's a lot of complications.
Yeah.
Then at some point where all the neighbors are so well integrated that they are all helping each other, they're creating their own community, my app don't need to exist anymore, close down. Correct?
No, this
We
one...
only alive for as long as we serve a purpose.
Do you feel like your old guts or your old system or the old ways of things is holding you back to quickly like move on?
There's a slight nuance to what is slowing me down. Right now, where we're at as a business, can we become a lot more profitable? Yes. I have in-house designers, in-house videographers, in-house editors. Freelance options are there. Platforms that can get workers or designers on demand. Yes. But the truth is that the whole joy of building this business is to build it with them. And to straddle in between whether it's possible to outsource to, let's say, platforms or let's say use AI, and then opportunity to cut costs and grow the business even faster, and or for my people to be able to be masters of these tools such that they alone, empowered by their tools, right, will always be a hit.
Then they're more productive and faster and more efficient, right?
Correct. Hopefully lah.
Then you all can go fishing together lah. Can retire
if I know
together.
how to fish. I never fished before. I don't know how to fish.
No.
I only do prawning.
Within this business, your GRVTY Media, you're already pivoting and you're already transforming so many things. You have built so many different content and assets already. Like, what keeps you going? What else do you need, John?
We built multiple brands like Millennials of Singapore, Discover Singapore, the Playbook, which is Daniel's brand. He's an entrepreneur in residence with us. I think media allows me to amplify many things that I would want to build. Yeah, and there's many things that I would want to build. And I think I'm taking too long to actually go and build them.
You've only been doing this for how long? 10 years?
8 years.
8 years, less than 10 years, and it's too long already. Huh? In relation to what you just said, let's invite a friend of mine who loves SMEs. Actually, he's so passionate.
Love SME.
Yeah. Because I know him for a
space.
while already, and also we serve on the grassroots and some communities together. Please welcome my friend Lionel Ch'ng from Singtel.
Welcome.
And he will help us to harness technology for your business success.
Thank you very much.
It's called Ask Singtel.
Thank you.
But I think today we ask each other.
Okay.
You know, a lot of SMEs, because I have a lot of friends like that, I join a lot of associations and all that. It's not we don't want to digitalize or don't want to embrace technology. You have a fear for technology.
From an SME perspective, technology has got to be part of the entire ecosystem.
Yeah, but hard lah. We know lah, but hard lah.
There are two parts to it. Number one, in terms of understanding it, that's part one. And then after that, the potential costs related to it. That's why we do recommend you working very closely with a reliable partner. Even for your company, you are highly digitally advanced.
They are the...
Advanced, I don't know lah. We are mostly digital, I'll say that.
Mostly digital per se. So we were having a conversation just now. They've started adopting AI even. And
only because the subscription is $13 lah. If it's a bit more hard to say.
No.
So keep subscription low, guys.
Yeah.
Your company is now embracing it for you to be able to develop even more accurate media, more interesting engagement, even checking your homework.
In fact, we don't really use it as checking, we check the homework. So I think sometimes, especially let's say we are working with certain partners, right? The topic can be very narrow. So it's very hard, especially when the whole world is selling short form content.
Yeah.
I'm one of the idiots that sell long form content. So
Don't say idiot, you are outlier.
outlier. No, even like so when we gave a talk at YouTube, we did a sharing, right? So someone from YouTube also go out and told all the creators like in the workshop, like short form content is key. At that time they were pushing out YouTube Shorts. And they said unless you're a Daily Ketchup, then they also don't understand why the Daily Ketchup long form content works.
Yeah.
So we also, if they don't understand, we are not gonna pretend we understand why it works also.
It
We're
just
figuring
happens.
out. Correct. Because we produce a lot of episodes and guests like you are hard to book, and we book months in advance or weeks in
Don't
advance.
say like, you call me, I say yes please.
No, then the scheduling is another problem, right?
Yes please already, then the scheduling problem come out.
So even then we are juggling multiple pre-production. It's very hard to like deep dive everybody for 3 to 6 hours so that I can, let's say, pull up a childhood photo of you, or let's say I can tell you which secondary school you go to, whether you have given an interview 7 years ago where you talk about your principal, and then can I tell you what the principal say? So these things matter to us. So I use AI to kind of comb all the interviews that you have ever done and then summarize it for me
So
with
AI
source.
help you to net lah. Like it's like a net to comb stuff lah.
The important point that he highlighted is that he also uses it to fact check, but he also checks the AI.
And you got a lot of content to store. How do
Yeah,
you store?
to me there must be a better way.
Yeah.
You know, this is the part that to me is stupid. The part of transferring all this footage from the SD card into the computer, might take an hour or so. And then from there, we move the hard disk around to edit. Then after that, from the hard disk, you need to put it in somewhere because you need to free up the hard disk for the next video.
For the next video.
That to me is that I hire a bunch of highly intelligent graduates to do this part, right? It's like, there's something broken here.
You do need a lot of server space. You do need a
Yeah.
lot of high-end computers. The fastest way potentially for
Yeah.
him is because he uses cloud right now.
Yeah.
Is also on-prem solution.
What's on-prem? Sorry, I read it.
On-prem server, a server on location
Oh.
in your office. Because why you're depending on everything being sent to the cloud.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
it really depends on your full connectivity. We can open up the pipes even more.
No, we use hard disk to be very
Yeah.
honest. We transport files and then after we finish everything with the hard disk,
And after
then
it
we
goes
are
up,
done with it, then we put in the cloud.
correct. Right, as I came into your office, your entire place here is, of course, you have all your laptops and computers. Do protect them from being accessing all sorts of different sites.
Yeah.
So limit in terms of the usage.
Yes,
Yes.
That's
Shout out to
something.
Ben, my IT guy.
Yes. Shout out to him, and then he's doing the right thing. So unauthorized sites, etc., block it out because in the end, the people want to hack into your system. They
Right.
want to see who your client base is. They want sensitive information. For us right now, as we promote it, we recognize even products, new innovations like AI, we want people to embrace it, but in a safe way. Singtel, I mean, we care a lot about SMEs. And frankly, as a former SME myself, I used to work as a small startup myself. I can understand the pains and the frustrations along the way. If Singtel were to help you curate, especially for some of the newer solutions that are out there related to AI, and make recommendations, would that make it easier? What we are trying to do is curate some of the solutions for AI especially, working in different sectors and working with different consultants to say, okay, these are the ones that are easier to adopt, relevant, and also cost efficient.
Yeah.
Try it out. And especially in the world of AI, everyone is saying that they are artificially intelligent enabled in one way or another. And sometimes we find out that their solutions may not be really up to par, or sometimes we find the solution, wow, this would really help transform.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
What is your financial incentive to help SMEs?
I think for us, very frankly, we like to be able to, when we tried it out, test it out, we like to share with the rest.
No,
And
but do
some
you
of them
all
are-
get paid when people use them?
How do you
In some
incentivize?
cases, if I'm selling a solution, yes, I do get paid. If it is part of a licensing agreement or an agreement that I'm
Or
as a
bundle
reseller,
that
the
you're
answer is yes, you will know.
Okay, okay.
But other than that, I would want to recommend, because why? If I'm able to help you be more successful, just by making a sound recommendation without any vested interest,
Yeah.
you would be a lot more loyal customer to me too.
No, I agree. I feel like if there were a provider that can not just diagnose which stage I'm at, and then let me know this is the cheapest one, which is good for you now, but this is what it cannot do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give you
and
the
then when
honest
you are
assessment.
ready, you can go to here, and then this is what you should start looking at.
Correct.
I have been wanting to say this since I attended your I mean, since I was a guest in your podcast, because you have integrity, you're innovative, you're a good boss from my research, and and I
so
think that fame and fortune didn't change you. You are still pretty much the same person, you know.
That is so nice. And I want to say that when my team reached out to you, right, we were a bit scared because your reputation is like, Irene Ang is this like showbiz, scary businesswoman, right? And then I remember when we texted her and then she just replied, about time lah, huh? And then we started setting our like, oh yeah, she's so cool.
You started panicking. You said,
Yeah.
oh shit, she said yes. Just like that.
Yeah, we look at it. The screenshot, does this mean she's coming or not?
I guess so. I guess so.
She's so warm, we couldn't
Because
believe
I
it.
watched so many times and I keep thinking, hey, how come they never asked me? Oh, maybe I'm not popular enough.
Don't dare to ask you.
Yeah, so when Singtel said, hey, you know what, let's do this together, like Singapore Dreamin, I said, who do you want to be your first guest? Johnathan, please.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's what the Irene Ang Show is about. It's about getting to know real people, inspiring entrepreneurs, and also thank you so much Singtel for this segment of Us Singtel. Thank you, Lionel.
Thank you.
Okay, and I want to propose a cheers, okay, to everyone's Singapore dream and to the trailblazers of possibilities.
Hello, possibilities.
A bit long, huh? But it is important.
So funny.
Hey, I'm funny one, what? I'm not proper like you, know.
Hey, that's true. I'm proper.
Proper, huh?
She say one.
And
If I'm not proper, it's not Irene Ang, okay?
Yeah.
If I'm not funny, I mean.